Hey everyone, Eddie here. We are back with Sephiria. I'm very excited for today's video because we are going to be doing another summoners build, as you can see here. Look at this little mole. They recently did some updates to the game, and they actually added a new companion, which we'll show you here in a little bit. But there have been quite a bit of updates to the game as a whole. We had the Lazarian Greatsword, which summons Amethyst Companions, which we did a build on. That was awesome. And now companions gain benefits from all damage buffs, so that's pretty big. So for a summoner fan like myself, I think this is going to be another fun run, especially to try out the new companion. So here's the new companion, Hyda's Spirit Power. Essentially, it's a Frost Jellyfish. So if you remember, we had the fire one, and it's still in the game. But now this makes me feel that they're going to have a lightning jellyfish here in the future. So we're going to have a trifecta of jellyfish elements, which is pretty cool. I think that's going to be pretty awesome. Especially since Frostbite and Freeze and Glacier as a whole got a complete upgrade. I think this is going to be a great starting companion for this run. And I'm also going to go Alfonso's Horn. I could go Cushion. I feel like I see more Cushion than I do Alfonso's Horn throughout the runs. If we don't pick it up, I'd rather have the companion damage, just because of the fact that we're rocking the mole character here, as you can see, and they get plus companion damage with the costume. We're going to go the Roots General, which is going to give even more companion damage. So it just makes sense to go the Horn. So as a whole, we're consistent with the damage overall. So I think this is going to be a really fun run. Again, I love summoner builds. They're just really, really cool. And we'll have a full effect, and maybe we can get every single companion in this run. That's going to be my goal. The hardest one to get is obviously Colin, because it can be random. So we'll see if Sir Colin feels like joining us on this one. So if you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the build, the game, the gameplay. If you have a build in mind that you would like for me to try, please post it in the comments. I really enjoy viewer builds. They're some of my favorite content to make for Sephiria. And of course, if you like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. If you enjoy these type of games or genres, I'm sure you'll enjoy the rest of my playlist. And I want to give a big shout out to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you all. All right, so right off the bat, Green G. I mean, it's not terrible. We already have Shadow from Alfonso's Horn. Just build off of that Shadow for evasion, especially since, unfortunately, with the mole, you start off with negative 15 defense. So that's kind of a yikes, but you know, we'll see what we can manage out through here. Let's go with Tablet, because a lot of the companions are very expensive. So if we're lucky enough to get some good tablets here, I think that will be a huge benefit. Now, we are going to be changing playstyles, though, once we get the Anvil, because we're going to switch to the Laser Sword. So we'll be playing more of a range, which is good for this build, too, because we really don't want to be up in the face of enemies with negative 15 defense. I just don't think that that's beneficial. I mean, just with the base attack, though. I mean, I love Greatsword. Such a great weapon. But the Frostbite is doing some work here, though. Broken Mirror. These are, like, okay. I could re-roll. Could re-roll once. That was a good re-roll. Okay. More companion means more companion damage. all about that. All right, let's see what we pick up here. Ooh, these aren't good, though. The problem with re-rolling here, though, is I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to get the root or the... So I could just take one for the team and just grab something. Yeah, I think that's probably the best way to go. Because sometimes, especially since we're going to go a specific route, not multiple routes, it may be beneficial to do that. And then if we have more rerolls later, then we can just use it to hopefully get better tablets as we go along. I mean, so far the new companion's pretty good. I mean, I think that's more so due to the fact of how good Frostbite has become, but, I mean... Oh. Nice. Oh, and it's XP. Perfect. Oh, we got Model Beak here, too. We could have increased the evasion, but, I mean, Blue Claw is... This is another one that got upgraded. Wow. Okay. We have been seeing a lot of cold, and I know cold was recently updated, but I have a feeling the devs increased the percentage rate of finding cold versus any of the other elementals. Because I do recall finding a ton of ember or fire. Now I feel like I rarely find it, so... I wonder. I'm not complaining. I mean, any way that I can build any type of extra element, I'm all down for. That's what I want to build going into this. I want to focus on companions, but I want to have accents because I want to try to do kind of like an elemental shaman summoner build if I can. I think that would be really cool. And I think that would be something that I can do in the highest hard tiers if we could pull it off well. Yeah, damage output already. And we only have 2 companions, so... Whoa. Okay. Slow down there, Cold. All right, the Frost Jellyfish is bringing us some luck here. I'm all for that. Roots. So roots into the boss. So hopefully... we should get a companion. It actually would be nice to get the fire jellyfish, just so we can get some burn. I think that'd be beneficial. I won't complain if we get ballista. We have 5 rerolls. Alright, so we are going to get ballista. I don't mind that. We can also go into Stormcloud, which will be super strong as far as an element. With lightning, so... Alright, so now we have 3. Where'd our jellyfish go? Oh. Alright, so not going to get Colin. So 3 companions. And we got pretty good damage overall. Alright, we're going to be facing the tier 2 boss here. Alright, let's see how well this build does against this. Ooh. Well, these bombs hurt. And this fire. Alright, I gotta be careful here. Nice. Yeah, overall good, but that makes me worry for the later stages because the projectiles are going to be worse. Especially if we try to take this into the harder tiers. Gotta think about that. I actually don't mind distribution, but let's see what we get as artifact first. Ooh, Echo is really good. Yeah, because that's going to bring up our defense to 10 if we can max it out, which is really good. Okay, I feel like we can re-roll on this then. Link. I mean, I don't mind Link thinking that we're going to pick up the cold lock, but right now we've only been really getting one element. So, I mean, I want to get more. So I honestly think it's more beneficial if I pick up like stack, or I re-roll again and try to get something better. Yeah, but let's not push it. Let's just grab stack. Trying to think of what would be the best case here, though. I guess what I could do is something like this. Right? Yeah, because again, we want to try to focus on all of the... There we go. So now all the companions are buffed. We can go ahead and get this here. But we want to try to get these up as much as possible because they're going to benefit all of our companions. So I think that's pretty good. Hopefully we can find some legendaries. And we have 700 gold, so maybe we can find something at this merchant going into the second floor. Could be crucial. We'll see. Nothing big. We have tons of sapphire, so we can afford to... All right, Green G, you're out. That's an easy... Okay. Yeah, that's an easy kick out there. So I guess the Mola is the weakest, so let's take that out and put this here. Wow, all three. So are we only missing Colin right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, Colin and the fire jellyfish. Okay. Well, hopefully we find both of those here. I don't mind going max HP boost. Mainly due to the fact because of our defense. Ooh, enchant is great. So we can go max HP boost, anvil into enchant. I like that. We get the anvil in the second tier, so we'll be able to see with the amethysts how this all comes together. I would like to get some Stormcloud, though. I feel like that would be a pretty big element to draw into this. Magma bead. I mean, I would get magma bead if we had the jelly. I mean, I could grab this to be preemptive, but it's just going to sit there. I'd rather have the synergy right now to do the damage. So I think we'll just pick that up. All right, no cracks around the walls from what I can see currently. So let's go ahead and go south. This is the exit. Another potion. Yeah, MP may be an issue here. I mean, I could go Mystic if I can find it, but... I also think we may be able to do enough damage to where just summoning the Amethyst before a fight and then once during the fight will be okay. I don't like any of these. We can re-roll. I mean, Frostium Ring's okay, but we're already doing the Frostbite from this, so... Wow, there's a lot that's good here. I think Exit is the best. Can buff up some of these. Actually, should I do Cushion over Contract? I mean, how much more health do we get? 15%? Let's try this and see where this goes. Yeah, so a little more into Cushion so we attack more frequently, and the revive time is a little bit heavier. I mean, when we summon the Amethyst, they do perish every time they attack. Well, they lose health, I should say, and then they perish. So that's why you have to re-summon them. That's why when we first did the Summoner build for the Amethyst, we went the Scholar Lizard so we can continuously spam. That's pretty broken. So if you want to try it for the first time, that will be the way to go if you have Scholar Lizard. All right, so unfortunately we got to do the wave here before we can unlock. I would have preferred just doing a regular level so we could test it, but at least we'll have one more level beforehand, so... I don't really like any of these. Oh. Huh. Wow, the leaf bird leather is really good though, because we were just talking about that. And look, Acorn shows up as well. Well, Dole Bell could be really good though. Yeah, that could help us out quite a bit since we are spamming normal attack. So now we got Lazarian. So now we have 6 companions. Potential to get 8. Let's go the enchant so we can get some of these other items up here. Yeah, we only have enough to summon once during the fight. Never thought about planets. Is planets too much? I mean, if we don't get elements, planets wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. That could be an idea, but maybe we'll save that for another one. I might test that out, though. That does sound interesting. I think I'm just going to take stack here. Got a little bit of boost on our companion damage, so we'll see how that turns out. Yeah, the Frost Jelly definitely makes a huge difference just because of how powerful Cold has become as a whole. I mean, I could definitely just see someone picking up Jelly and going full Frost. Well, Glacier, not Frost Relic. And I could see it being pretty powerful. Combustible Oil is interesting, but I don't want to lose attributes. So we'll pick up the leather here just to get some more into Stormcloud. So I do want to get lightning and fire. So I do want to get element if I can. We still have time, but... Okay, so we got a 2 enchant. I feel like I gotta go Alfonso's, because now if I can find one more enchant, we can finish this. And who knows, maybe we can find power or replace this if we get harvest. Oh, this jellyfish always gets stuck. It gets stuck and just stays behind. All right, so it looks like I think we're just going to face the boss now. Yep, let's see who we face. All right, it's going to be Pig. Only concern with Pig is the projectile, but we'll see how well we do. Maybe we'll outdo damage from afar. I mean, look at the health bar. Oh my gosh. Okay. Blue wrist guard is interesting, but I mean the ice bug is so much better. Yeah, the ice bug is so much better. So now we've maximized Glacier and Companion. Next is Stormcloud, and hopefully randomly we get a bunch of Ember here. Wow, that's so good. Wow, we have to change a lot, but I think that's worth it. I do want the Harvest, because the Harvest I could have upgraded this Handshake with. But let's take this to the next floor so we can see what the merchant gives us. And then we can kind of do inventory as a whole. Because who knows, maybe they'll have the fire jellyfish. I'm kind of hoping they do. If not, something else that's going to be big and beneficial for our build. They do have the newest tablet that is a better power. I mean, we could go double shade too. Double shade actually sounds pretty good. I cannot deny that. I mean, let's see. Let's just see, because we do lose a spot from this. So let's just say, right? Get all of our items here first. That's already at a 6. Well, we're going to actually lose quite a bit of stuff. If we did that, we can kind of boost these. Okay. That's already max at a 3. This can now be a 3. We could do something like this. But now we do lose the frost here. So now here's the question, right? So if we get the other shade, now we have just a little bit too much, but that's okay, because we can move a couple things around, like so. Now this is too much, though. So then we need to move this over, like here. And then this needs to become maybe something in here. I need to maximize what's going to be beneficial as a whole. So I could do... Yeah, we lose all of our 3 slots. That's the only issue that I'm currently seeing. Oh, we have a lot of 4. But the only thing that's 4 is like the bug and ballista. So we could do something like this. But I want to keep the defense up, so... I guess we could try that and then see what the rolls give us. I mean, we maximize Horn, which is huge. 0 enchants. Whoa. Okay. So I think we go tablet. We can go tablet, artifact, artifact, or on the last one go HP, depending on how well we do against the mini-boss. I think that's the way we have to go. We have to start getting these items up. I really hope we find Colin, though. Forgot to summon my amethyst, so I'm going to be really low on mana here. But, we annihilate enemies, so I guess it's okay. Oh, wow. Power is huge. I mean... this still stays the same. I mean, this is a little overkill, but at the same time, it's now full, which I think will be pretty beneficial in the cold aspect. So we could try that and see how well that works. Let's make sure we have all of this. Okay. Holy. Yeah, the damage output is insane. It's quite good. I do feel like this has potential to go into the highest tier in hard mode. The problem is the tablets and the cost. We would not get this lucky in hard mode with getting some of these tablets like Shade. So kind of have to compromise a little bit. Oh, I thought this was going to be a Colin area. Let's see. Trick. Wow, compression is huge. Can I... Well, I guess I could just move one item out of the way. It looks like that's going to be the best case scenario. Pretty good. Look at this +3 here. Because of the foundation and the shade, the double shade. I mean, I think that's pretty good. All right, let's go back up here and go over to the right. Don't think we missed anything. No, looks all clear here. Have all of our amethysts. No cracks here. Anything up here? No? Okay. All right, next area. Yeah, we talked about doing the artifacts, so let's go ahead and grab this. Really hoping we can find some elements here. Let's see. I mean, honestly, if we get through this third floor, we're going to hope that the fourth floor is all enchants. That would actually be insane if it was. I mean, I could get mass just to start building a little bit more. I actually don't mind that. It's not the storm cloud items I want, but at least it's building towards it. All right, here we go. Miniboss. All right, this is just a fun build. Here we go. Lightning. All right, now all we need is some fire, and this will be the true Shaman Summoner build. Nice. See, you don't need Scholared Lizard. Who says you need Scholared Lizard for every build? Granted, it is fantastic, but the companion damage right now is more beneficial for this particular build. I do miss spamming all of the elementals here, though. But still doing pretty good, I'd say. Yeah, I'm really liking this style. I'll have to see what tweaks to make for a higher tier, though, because that's the only thing. It would not be this good. Future's good, though. I like Future. We could put that here. Do something like this. Maybe get Stormcloud a little bit more. Get our... Okay. Let's go north and see what's up here. I mean, this is Ember, but it's not really what I'm looking for. Pick it up just to increase Stormcloud. Wow, that was a quick little area, huh? All right, so we only got one more. We said we were going to go Artifact again. We could have gone HP, but I feel like we're doing really well now that I can stand back and not have to worry too much. Granted, there is a new boss in this area, so we do have to take that into consideration. We may face it again. It is a cool boss, but it is much more mobile than Mad Scientist. And we have to keep in mind, we still have low defense. -5 currently. So luckily we got that boost, though, from this. That helped out a lot. I mean, we're not dash attacking, so I feel like the Stormcloud, the Sharp Acorn is better just in case. I do like, oddly enough, I do like the flower here for the potential to do the burn. Because that may proc us to do the burn, and we can have some elements going on here as well. Let's try that. I'm just curious now. Maybe that'll proc too, us finding a lot more fire items so we can have a full elemental kind of style here. Yeah, any single target that we face is just annihilated. It's just too much for them to handle. Ooh, Great Blessing is really good. Because this does work for all of my companions. Anything that's listed as all damage, it happened in an update a couple of updates ago, a couple patches ago. And I thought that was fantastic. Because that does really give a boost to companions as a whole. Now the only thing, though, is I do have to manage my MP a little bit more, so I have to be careful. Yeah, this is a solid build, have to say. I can't wait to face Asgard. Ooh, that's good. Nice. So we got a legendary for cold, and now a legendary for the storm cloud. Yeah, not too much fire. I mean, we can easily change this out for something. There's still a lot of stuff that we could get rid of, or substitute for something else. Wow, we didn't get lucky in finding Colin at all, huh? All right, let's see which boss we're going to face. Okay, so it is Mad Scientist. I think we're going to do fairly well against Mad Scientist. Just because they're stationary. Let's see. First phase over in a flash. Start summoning our Amethyst back, though. We got to see how this works, because we're going to be utilizing it for Asgard. Okay, so it looks like I pretty much have a choice from what I'm seeing here. Oh my goodness. Look at all the frostbite. Oh, the new companion is fantastic. Little Frost Jellyfish. No way. Well, we wanted fire and burn. There it is. Without much effort. So now if we find something, we can definitely replace this. Yeah, there's a couple items we can get rid of, honestly. Link? Binary? I mean, right now our weakest one is this. The handshake. So we have to consider that. I mean, we could change it out for binary star. This is a little over, but now everything is going to be extremely over. I guess we could start moving some other stuff around then. Let's see. I mean, this is a 3, so this only requires 3. So we could do something like this, and free up for like the lightning rod here. Right? That's a pretty big one. I mean, I think the freeze debuff is pretty good, but if we wanted to, we could substitute that out for the lightning stone to do a little bit more. The Bruche, I feel like, would be good to push out, but man, these items here are just so good. I just feel like I just got to change out some other stuff. Yeah, so we'll leave the handshake there. To be fair, that was my weakest tablet, so we have 820 gold, so potential to get something from the merchant. I usually like to spend all my gold here, but I do have to consider the fact that there is a possibility we could still find Colin. The jellyfish seems to be out of the loop. All right, let's see. Artifact, enchant, probably experience. So we do get 1 enchant in this one, so that's good. We can start leveling up some more stuff. Darn, no jellyfish. Well, we can re-roll a bit to see our luck. Wow, entrance is really good. For this one, it's 3, 2, 1, right? Yeah, so it's 3, 2, 1. Okay. Usually I'd be all about Rebellion, but Rebellion is kind of hard to fit in with what I currently have. We'll do another reroll. All right. We leave it up to the 4th floor, I suppose. I mean, the build is great as it is. We're just trying to hopefully get the other companions. But now that's just pure luck. So we'll see how this goes. I do like how Stormcloud out of nowhere got completely boosted. I mean, that's a big deal. And now we can get rid of Flower, so that way we can get something better. Oh, we're maxed on potions, actually. I just noticed that. No, not what we're looking for. Yeah, at this point, we're re-rolling to get the items we really want. Something that's better than the flower, so some type of burn effect would be good. I mean, if we could find yarn, that would be insane. Prefer the jellyfish, the fire. We'll see. Luck Shrine is pretty good. Oh, -1. So close. Okay, well. A Luck Shrine is a Luck Shrine, so let's go down this way, see what's down here. Okay, so this is the exit. All right, so then this is the last bit here. Okay. Oh, I thought this was going to be Colin. We could do this, because we still have that potion up there that we can drink and still be at max. Oh my goodness. That was pretty good luck. All right, so now I can drink a potion. There we go, and pick up this potion. So we're still at full. All right, we said we're going to go enchant here so we can get probably the rest of our items. I mean, if we're lucky enough, we'll get this one up. We could probably put another one into the Feet of the Ice Skull. Maybe into the Bruche. Actually, I'm going to put Bruche here. Yeah. All right, let's go over this way first and see what we have going this way. Ooh. No, not what we're looking for either. Okay. All right, let's go all the way back. Gosh, there's just so much going on the screen. And our companions are staying alive for the majority of it, which is awesome. Yeah, I'm glad we didn't casually go into planets. I think actually the planets may be the way to work out the hard tier mode. I think that actually may work. I'm going to test that out. It sounds fun. Another cold lock. I think that's the 4th cold lock we've seen. We want the fire jellyfish. And we want to find Colin. Either of those options is what we're looking for. Oh, that was a pretty quick second level. Oh, no, we still got something down here. Oh, the enchant, of course. So let's get the health up. And then what do we spend the last one in? Guess we could do the burn extra damage for that extra elemental flare, right? Or we could put it into the dull bell, or completely maximize the freeze debuff damage. I mean, we could still stack claw here, or feet of the ice skull, I meant. This may be the way. Yeah. All right, let's see how that works out. All right, last opportunity. We'll go with the experience. We may gain one more level here, but special attack cost reduction. Bummer. All right, no fire jellyfish on this one, it looks like. We have probably one more chance, but I don't know. What are the odds we find both companions here right before we face Asgard? I have to say, I do feel like a shaman with this build, though. So, more than anything, we hit spot on what we were trying to achieve as far as a feel. Just really hoping we could have gotten more of the summoners to test out. I mean, corrosion was an interesting choice, but I think the only thing I'd probably get rid of is something within the storm cloud like these, like the weaker ones, like custard maybe. We do lose the storm cloud. Because I think we only have 6, if I'm not mistaken. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, we do have 7. So we could drop this and get the corrosion. still stay at 6. Get another element to our shaman here. Oh, these slimes are insane. If you're not fast enough, you have to be careful. They'll do so much damage. I ran out of dashes just trying to get away from them. Let's drink a potion. Pick up this one. I don't know why I'm picking up gold. Doesn't really matter here now. That was it, huh? All right, well, this is the build. Anything that we want to change before we face Asgard, though? I don't think so. I kind of like where everything is. I mean, this section here is definitely all over the place, but I feel like we maximize everything in the companion side, which is what I wanted to do at the beginning. Luckily, we did find some storm cloud stuff, so that kind of boosted that. And then we were lucky enough to get the burn here. So I wonder, is there anything that I can boost for the burn instead? I don't think so. I think we're good. I think we're ready to take down Asgard here. Let's do it. Shaman Summoner build here. With our newest companion, the Frost Jelly. Okay. Ooh, 24 damage from that. Summon our Amethyst. Nice. Yeah, I think this build has high potential. Look at the frostbite. That's so awesome. They did such a good job with that update on the cold. Hope they do something like that for shock. Do some more like for lightning to upgrade for a shock or a stun. And hopefully some more elements like poison, wind, and earth is what I'm hoping for. Nice. Well, another build in the books. Take our victory lap again. Started doing this quite a bit ago. Show off the build here really quick. Yeah, I mean, lots of stuff I would change. I mean, you would come nowhere near close to this in the 37 hardcore. But I am interested in this type of style with the way the Frost is developing and doing elements. I think there is potential as long as you get the companion items up. I mean, we were able to get the other two, which were huge. So I think that played a huge role in that as well. So, well, there you have it. Another build complete. I just really love summoner builds. They're so much fun. They're just a lot of fun to utilize. So, and we got to play out with the mole, so you could see the full range of the companion damage, which from early on all the way to the end was pretty clear. Companions can just absolutely destroy. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a like. It does help me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Also, please feel free to post in the comments. I do reply to all of my comments, so let me know what you think of the builds, the game, the gameplay. If you have a build in mind that you'd like for me to try, please post it, or a game in mind that you like for my first impressions. I love trying new games as well. And of course, if you'd like to follow this and all of my content, please subscribe. We are building a great community here. And again, I just want to say a big thank you to all of my current subscribers that constantly comment, like, and share my videos. Thank you so much. I greatly appreciate you all. Until next time, everyone, take care.